Hi guys from Yonkers Voice. As you all know, we are doing a segment on the paranormal, and today we have here Ilania.
Ivania.
Ivania. I'm sorry guys, you all know that I'm very bad with names. So Ivania is a medium. Medium means she's a person that can communicate with those who already passed. Okay, there is different types of mediums. There is some that can actually see. There is mediums that can hear, and there is mediums that can smell. Ivania is Ivania, right?
Yes.
Ivania is one of those mediums that have all three gifts. She can see, she can smell, and she can hear. So, and Ivania, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in Yonkers, and I've been living here for quite a while now, and I had a lot of experiences here. One was in the apartment that I used to live a few years ago.
And where is this? Where is this apartment?
This was in Willow, 158 Willow, apartment 4.
Tell me about that experience. What happened there? Did you see something? Did you hear, smell? What was it?
Okay, I used to hear footsteps, and it was actually at midnight only when I was going to sleep, and that's when I used to mostly hear it.
Now, where was those footsteps that you heard? Inside your apartment, coming to your apartment. Where did you hear this?
Well, I heard it coming to my apartment, and I heard it going up the stairs, and like somebody trying to open the door in my apartment.
Scary experience or not?
Very, very scary, yes.
Did you ever had a chance to see anything, or you just heard the noise but could not see anything?
Well, I did saw a guy standing in front of me, and he was like a older man.
But before we go into that description, you saw a guy looking at you. Where were you? In your bed, in the living room, watching TV, eating? What?
Okay, I was laying down, I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden I woke up and see somebody standing right in front of me.
In the bedroom, in front of the bed.
Yes, in front of my bed. So I wasn't sure if it was somebody that sneaked in the apartment or it was a spirit. But then I saw it disappeared.
And what was the description? How did the person look like? Was a Spanish person, a black person, a Latino person, whatever? What was the description?
I would say it was a white person. He looked in his like late 60s, had white hair, had a beard, kind of slim.
So it would be interesting if we could go to the building department, find out who owned this particular building for the last 50 years, and perhaps, because normally when you buy a building of that size, you own it for maybe 15, 20 years before you sell it, and ask the old landlord if we're able to contact him and see if there is a description of a person who fits what you said, who lived in that apartment. Now, when you saw that, was only one time that you saw it? Multiple times?
Just one time.
Just one time?
Yeah. But the noises, it was like every day.
So the time that you saw him in front of your bedroom, you really were not able to talk to him because you saw it, you got nervous, but...
Right, because I wasn't sure if, somebody was there.
Now, since you were medium, and sometimes mediums are able to communicate with those that already passed, and you just said that you continue to hear noises in the apartment, have you ever said to the person, look, I'm here, if you want to talk, tell me what you want?
No, actually I didn't.
You didn't?
I was kind of scared, yeah, because I, hear the noises.
And how old were you back then, more or less?
I would say 30.
30? And when was your first experience? Do you remember, you saying that you were medium, so I would assume that was not the only time that you came to the conclusion that you were a medium. You probably had other experiences in the past, did you?
Yes, I did. Actually, I was around 15 years old, and I was living in the Bronx back then, and I saw spirits in the back of the the house. Yeah, in the patio, like little kids playing.
Did you ask anything? Did you ever ask any question? Guys, what are you doing here? Well, at 15, you would be afraid and just run.
Yes, I was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did this keep happening after you were 15, when you were 20? Have you ever tried to engage, ask, talk, communicate?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
So you just saw it and that was it.
Yes.
But you have the gift to see.
Yes.
Most people have heard about this type of experiences. They hear it in stories, movies, but never one-on-one connection.
Right.
Now, if you were to see something today and knowing what you know now, would you engage and ask, how can I help you?
Yes, I would. I would ask.
You would ask.
Definitely. Yes.
And what do you think? Now, tons of people say, look, when you die, game over. There are other people that say once you die, you move into a different dimension and you move out of this planet,
Right.
go to a different dimension. Why do you think that those who died and you were able to see, that means they are still in this dimension, but a different form,
Right.
okay, in energy, soul, whatever you want to call it. Why do you think they here and not moved on to a different place?
Well, I think that they actually moved to a different dimension, just that we could see them. I heard about people when they passed away, they go to a fourth dimension, which is actually, it's like when you're inside a building, but you move up, down, left, right. This is how a spirit.
Supposed to move.
Supposed.
But look, this is a subject that I take to heart, and I can be sitting here with you for hours talking about it. Some stories, some people say that when you have a drastic death, you in living room, somebody walks in, shoots you, you die. That spirit really does not acknowledge this particular death. So they think they're still alive. They think they're still on this planet. So they don't move in peace to the other dimension because they're still stuck here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that they actually don't move on because of the way they die.
Because of
Right, and it's like a sudden death,
Yes, a sudden death, and they don't realize that they are
Right.
gone. Is that a way that we, the living, or we that still belong to a different dimension, you think there is anything that we can do to help them move to this other dimension? There is a way that we can speak with them, maybe through a medium, okay, who can tell them or enlighten them to say, look, you passed. It was tragic. You passed. And for you to find peace into the other dimension, you need to move on.
Right. I would say by praying, that's how they would move on. You got to pray.
You have to pray.
Hmm.
Well, guys, you heard it from Ivania, her view on the paranormal, on the spirit, on the life after death. And enjoy this interview. If you have any stories to share with us, please contact yonkersvoice.com or yv@yonkersvoice.com. Contact us, let us know your story, let's meet and let's share. Tell us what you know, tell us what you think, and tell us about your experience. Until next time, stay tuned. Peace out.